3, 2, 1. There's a slight delay, so I let it run. And we are live. I believe we are live and everything should be working correctly. I pushed all the right buttons, I hope. Oh, fuck me running. Yeah, I think so. I see Rodney on mine. All right, we're live. What y'all doing, boys?
What's going on,
man?
Rodney, the Hall of Famers of Midland, Texas.
Nah.
I never said no Hall of Fame dudes. This is nice. You're famous. But here on well, first off, we got to start off with this, right? This is y'all's idea. Salut for dads and parents. I was posting on Facebook about my pretty daughter, how tough it is to have a pretty daughter. And then you hop on there and you feel the pain. Then I see your pretty daughter.
Yes, sir.
And all we're trying to do is keep our pretty daughters from slugs like his brother, his son over there. Little bums trying to get in there and do something damage. No, actually, no. I know your boy's a good kid.
Yeah.
But I still take him for death. Like, every boy, he's good. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's got a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's got a dick.
Yeah.
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 And I hope this sounds good. I'm about to get him. Let me hop on my Facebook here and make sure we did it all right.
Yeah.
Because I have to check. I wish I knew a way to check the sound without Reed, like you were saying earlier. It usually doesn't flow as well. But anyway, on the matter of having pretty daughters and dudes, think about this. I was telling my wife the other day, what was she saying talking about boys? First of all, my daughter's 12, 7th grade. That's about the time boys are going through puberty.
Mm-hmm.
They start acting crazy as shit.
Yep.
I told my daughter they're barely humans at that point, and they stay that way. They slightly evolve from 13 to like 26. You can kind of be a human, almost a human.
Yeah.
And then 30, I think they can consider us men, like full grown humans, like fully developed humans. At 30, you got to have it together. But I said in defense of men, it's kind of a setup because we at 13, our hormones are kicking in. Girls don't really give a shit. Boys start getting interested. They get nervous. They get violent. They don't know how to express themselves. I've seen these boys come around these girls and act foolish, absolutely foolish, hilarious, sitting on each other's laps, bro. Hey, no. First off, I do gotta get this out there. These boys will come over. Me and you're 12. We're buddies. We play on a football team together, baseball team. You're over there chilling. We're all in text messages, hanging out. I am sitting in your lap. You are holding your phone, texting, and my chin is rested on your shoulder. And we're sitting there for like 45, like chilling.
Like two
Fred's
dudes?
over across the way, chilling with his feet up, looking at us, but nothing is said. Doesn't bother. Like you would, like back in the day, we would do that. It lasts for 15, 20 seconds, maybe a minute at the most. But Fred would be like, hey, y'all, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Right.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's a thing.
They're just chilling.
Yeah, and they get their hair perm now. Like,
Right, dog.
I'm dead serious. White boys get their hair perm. Mexican boys get their hair perm. Black kids get their hair perm.
But see, when black kids get their hair perm, it's more like
But that's kind of been a thing
fashion
already.
statement.
Right.
You know what I'm
White
saying?
boys. Okay, when I had the curly ass hair, I hated it. I wanted straight hair so bad.
Yeah.
I'd have been the shit right now.
Yeah.
Because they perm their hair on the regular.
Yeah.
Go get manicures and pedicures on the regular, which
See, like,
some people do, I guess. I know some guys that do some. I don't do it because I just can't let nobody touch my feet because I'm ticklish as shit.
I was gonna say I don't want to
My fingers I could do. My toenails like, I don't know how my shit gets thick sometimes, and I don't know how to make sure to get. I would let them do that, so I guess I understand some of that.
yeah.
I don't understand that. It's very, very fancy, like hanging out that they do. Like, it makes me almost not as nervous. But anyway, other than that, these boys are all kind of like, man. First off, I heard a rap from a boy that comes out of 8th grade in A-Bell talking about, we got one girl coming over throwing her dick this way, and then when she leaves, 2 friends coming over. But I'm like, what the fuck?
in the 8th grade.
He's an 8th grade rapper.
Wow.
My nephew, he's in the 7th grade. He lets me hear the song. He's like, and I'll go pick him up. And he's like, yo, want to hear this second verse? I'm like, yeah, let me hear it. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
My daughter's pretty. Your daughter's pretty. You got that dude running around.
Yeah. No. No. I told my daughter from my early age, man, I'll fight a kid.
Oh, 100%.
I'll fight a kid. So I mean, she's 14. She's a freshman. She's at the freshman school. You know, she's in band. The freshman band players march and perform with the high school kids. So, yeah, it's
And she's pretty.
Yeah.
yeah,
See, and that's what I told him when I went over there that one day.
Yeah.
I said, look, I know you got problems. I'll be that dad where it's like, look, you pretty, you mixed, you know what I'm saying? Because,
yeah.
I was about to say she has pretty
yeah,
skin.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You pretty, you mixed. No,
She's like one of those exotic animals that when boys go out hunting, they're like, oh, look at her.
yeah.
Just because of her skin. Like,
Exactly.
So she's already like,
And see, the thing
cute.
that we're lucky with is that she's not boy crazy.
good.
You know,
Mine
she-
kind of is.
She doesn't really give a damn about any boys or anything like that. So, plus, I've always said it's not me that they have to worry about. It's her mama that they're gonna have to worry about because she'll get to him before I do. So she's very much, she's not all about that crazy normal. I mean, boys. She's not crazy about boys or anything like that. So
Right.
We're okay.
No
but
boyfriends?
No.
Oh God, no. My daughter's had like 3 boyfriends already.
I mean, she's okay. So she's had like
Since 6th grade. They have boyfriends like handbags. Them girls,
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah. It's a different breed of kids nowadays too, man.
Yeah, it
It's-
is.
They're 16 at 12.
It really
Our
is.
mentality was at 16 was about their mentality at 12.
Yeah,
It's our fault for spoiling the shit out of them. Even the tough parents that are tough are still spoiling the shit out of their kids.
Yeah.
yeah.
Compared to the way I was, where
yeah.
I was raised, I know y'all was raised the same way.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's crazy, man. Because I had a conversation with a coworker the other day. You can't, because my mom didn't fuck around. Like what she said, and if you try to test her, I mean, my brother and I, once we got bigger than my mom, then she just started putting hands, brooms, Coke bottles.
Just letting you know.
Just you let you know. Like, hey, I remember one time my mom told me flat out, looked me dead in the eyeballs, and she told me flat out, I will kill you and tell God you died.
I will kill you till you die.
I will kill you
kill
and
you
tell
and
God,
tell God that
and
you
tell God
died.
that you died.
But see,
I was like, wait a minute, what?
and that's funny because, like, and I was raised by my grandma. You know what I'm saying? So my grandma raised me all my life, and grandma, old, frail,
Right.
and stuff like that. And for some reason, I'm bigger than her,
Right.
and I'm still, and I'll be scared when she talking about I'm gonna put this bat across your ass.
Yeah.
And she had literally. You remember that bat that you could get like at the dollar store or a drug store where it was a big orange bat with that big ass white ball and everything? She said, I always had that damn bat talking about I'm gonna put this bat across your ass. And I was like, when you're young, it's oh shit, I don't want that. But then when you like, okay, whatever.
When she knows she
you know what
needs
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's but that was my authority figure. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure and hold on and do what I had to do for that though. So.
I messed up. Turn the volume up. Sorry.
So, but that's what that was with that growing up with, like I said, because, of course you had a 2-parent home. I don't know if you had a 2-parent home, but like I said, I had a 2-parent until my grandfather passed in 97. That's why, if anybody know me, that's why I wore the number 97
Oh, really?
all my years.
Didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
Because that was my father figure throughout my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So 97, being a D lineman, that was
Right.
the thing, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I wore 97 dedicated to him, Odell Walker. So that was my father figure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I knew my dad, but it was the same time, it was more like when I, live in Paris, Texas, you know what I'm saying? He lives in Paris, Texas, I go and visit him and everything, but it was kind of, oh, hey, son, and he do his own thing. So it got to a point where I want to say we really kind of had that come to Jesus meeting, that sit down talk like, look, I was there, this was going on, this what happened, this is why I wasn't there type stuff. And that's when I was in college. I think I was 22 when we actually had that conversation and meeting of this is what, this is life.
Right.
This what had happened, you know what I mean? We had that conversation. To this day, we're good. Like, to this day. I know what the situation was. I didn't know it was like that. More details into it, but other than that, that's how it was, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how it kind of went on. Like I said, I could call him right now, hey, Pop, you know what I mean? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that in college.
That's what's up.
I couldn't
though.
do that in high school, you know what I mean? So that's how it is.
At least you got him now. At least he's there now. You talk to him now.
Yeah, I go to Paris, take my son, he'll see him, call him Papa, be around his cousins and everything like that. So it's a good time when I go now. you know. But like I said, at the time before, it was just like, okay, here I am. I know you're my dad. What's up? Hey,
Right.
you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like that uncomfortable meeting every time we was around for a while. It's like, okay, I know you my dad, I'm your son. I'm here. What's up? What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you took me here. We you done.
Yeah, you wasn't vibing with
it
it at all.
Yeah. But then like I said, I can say this. I've been in Midland since I was 4 years old. You see what I'm saying? So with him living in Paris, I was out here doing my thing. So it was what it was.
Shut the fuck up. I'm ruining everything right now, guys. What do you tell? I want to know what you tell your son about females.
Right now, it's just more like.
Because how old's he? He's got to be.
He's 13.
I say he's almost.
Grade.
He's 12, 13.
Yeah, 13, 8th grade. It's just more like, be careful and don't be too aggressive. No means no. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, because one, he goes to school, Lubbock Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying? That's a dominant white school. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
You might like a white girl, Hispanic girl, black girl, whoever. That's fine. But I mean, I don't. I'm not saying see color, don't see color. It's just whatever you feel is what you feel. But when someone tells you no, stop, quit, leave them alone, back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because as a black person,
especially a large guy.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's out of there.
100%.
So that's the one thing
I agree.
To tell him, like, no, when I say, when they say no, quit, move on. Because, I mean, even though it could be innocent, you know what I'm saying? Just, it could be, because in the day, their word is over yours, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So,
and being females,
yeah.
That's just on top of that.
Exactly. So I'm just on watch yourself, don't be too aggressive with anybody, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you gotta put your hands on somebody, hey, let's move.
Right.
Time to go.
Do you ever tell them open doors for them?
Oh yeah.
Walk on the right side of the road, the old school.
Because because his mom and he got his grandfather and everybody
she's on
up
it
there
too,
helping him. You know what I'm saying, and doing stuff like that and everything like that. So it's just more like, but
because that's missing, bro. Those 12-year-old boys. I show these little girls all the friends that come around. I'm like, they don't open doors for you.
Yeah.
They don't do this. I'm like, you guys can run it. Y'all don't realize that, right? Like, all you do is gotta quit talking to them, and they'll get freaked out and ask what's wrong. Y'all can tell them what y'all want them to act like, and they act that way. I said, or they won't, and then you don't have to mess with them.
Yeah.
Because these boys don't do much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like at all. They're kind of disrespectful in a way.
See, but I really put that on the parenting though.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because with us being raised right, and then we want our child to do as be like us or more. You know what I'm saying? We give them the basics: open doors, be polite. Don't cuss. In front of women and children. Stuff like that. So it's like we're trying to raise them up to a point and everything like that. But then it makes me think about like these kids. Okay, well, say the kid wasn't raised right. Then he ended up having a child, and then it's like you on your own. You know what I mean?
Well,
you got to do it this way.
That's how that stuff That's how that stuff continues. That's how everything continues. That's how good people. That's how dumb people continue. Like, so like it's just but I see more of it nowadays. I swear it's this thing. Like, look at me. I fucked up half the first 5 minutes of the podcast because I'm trying to get shit working with these dumbass things right here, and I could just need to put them down. They're fucking everything up. It's working. It's gonna sound fine. If it don't, we'll just do it again.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, the interruptions. Like I'm bad about. I mean, parents are always on their kids about this shit. But how much fucking time are you on this? Like, look on your phone. You can go in there and see how much screen time you spend.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if we all go on our phone right now, we'll be appalled at ourselves.
Yeah.
Appalled at ourselves. And then go look at our kids. It's about probably the same.
Yeah.
Because we're sitting here doing this.
Yeah.
Quit fucking with your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you? Oh, you need to get up. And all that. But then, you can. But then, like you say, you got to be hands on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For a time. Like, there's got to be some time where you, the kids, like, I take my kids to school. Luckily enough, I can take my kids to school and pick them up, and I'm always talking to them, saying shit. Put the phone up. My son, I swear to God, dude, I rock climb, and I want to go take him to rock climbing like in the canyon this weekend. I'm like, son, you understand? He'll be walking like this, just not rock. I mean, he hadn't been rock climbing like in the back. I'm like, you go everywhere with a fucking screen in your face.
Yeah.
Just walk it.
Yeah, we've
drives
had
me
to,
crazy.
We've had to limit my daughter's screen time mainly because of grades. Check their grades, they weren't up to our standards. So a friend of mine told me about screen time. I had no idea that was even an option.
Just to look at it?
Well, to basically lock her phone down.
Yeah. You can run it. You can run everything. That's awesome.
I had no clue. Well, so what we were doing is we were physically taking her phone from her.
Yeah.
Because like you said, she has a phone, she has an iPad. Wanted to, or sometimes both.
Yeah.
She's over here doing something on her phone, and then she's over here doing something on her iPad. And I'm like,
I know.
why do you got both of them going at the same time?
One's getting neglected.
Yeah.
So once I, learned about screen time, I was like, this is great. So lock it down, and then it got kind of annoying.
What time do you shut it down? Like you have a time at night or?
She's usually in bed probably about, 9:30, 10, somewhere around in there. So I usually shut it down about that time.
Snapchat still works. Just so you know. They can still get messages on Snapchat.
Well, I know with the iPhone, there's apps that you can allow for them to have, all the time. And then there's apps so initially she was getting 3 hours a day. So in that 3 hours,
it just shuts down.
She had to request more time. So
and then you can chew her ass for it.
So it would pop up, on my phone that, Haley's requesting more time for whatever app or whatever. So I was like, all right. So I kind of played around with it, locked it down a couple weeks ago. I think I fucked it up because I don't think I locked it down right because she comes with me for the weekend and she's the whole time on her phone. And I was like, I don't think I did that right. So, but initially it was locked down because I was getting alerts all the time.
I hate that. Yeah, the phones, I love it, but it's that right there is the new crack. Like this right here is seriously. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's so draining from us, from our kids, from everybody. Like at work, everything revolves around this shit. Like this right here, it might not be in your body or something like that. It might not be a substance, but this shit is like crack. It is fucking lies. I guarantee you, how many marriages are neglected? Like just, huh? Oh yeah, huh? Okay, yeah.
Because think about this though, because like you said, we got the phone with us at all times. No matter what happens, what goes on, let your phone die.
Yeah.
While you're out.
Yeah.
Panic.
That's like
panic.
Yeah.
Like you get that feeling in your stomach, like I got to get to the house.
I go to the gym and I see guys with their plug-in at the gym and it's over there sitting. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Either be fucking prepared. You're going to the gym, you need some music, or just go with the flow. I want to die. Just either go home or finish. But don't charge your phone up in the corner. And then they'll stop and
go check it. Yeah.
But see that I'm not like that, and I'm glad I can say that. That like I said, if my phone charging over here, I know it's charging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now if I know I'm expecting a text or a call or something, I'm gonna go, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be like, okay, well let me check my book real quick. All right, no. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean I could leave it over there.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a person where it ain't, you know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna run me. Like my phone died, I'm gonna have that gut feeling like, dang, I need my phone. You
just can't help it. You're human.
I'm not gonna be like, oh my God,
It's an endorphin rush. You're like, what's going on in the world? This is a window to hate is what this motherfucker is.
Yeah.
Like it used to be kind of cool. Like this is fun. Everybody's talking jokes and everything's fun. Now you're like, fuck the world. You suck. Columbus sucks dick. This guy's an asshole. Like,
it is.
first of all, no bitch. Everybody just showed up. No one knew like we were all assholes back in the day. Everybody was killing everybody. Like everybody.
It's just out there now.
And that's the funny part.
Yeah, but
everybody can see it.
And then you can have a few people like pick certain things. I mean, of course. Columbus, I get it. He was probably an asshole sometimes. Some people, he's probably good to some people. He killed a lot of people, like viruses we never seen.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I appreciate he showed up because we found it. Like we're here now.
Yeah.
We're all enjoying the fruits,
We're here, yeah.
but we're all bitching at the same time.
Yeah. And see, and it's funny how what you just said a while ago is that everything's just out now. You know what I'm saying? Like we can say out, be out like
It
that.
is
But
blah,
think
blah,
about
blah.
it. You know what I'm saying? So think about this. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like the word faggot, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now it has a term. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now
people get upset.
It's
Very
associated
upset.
with something. You see what I'm saying? But back in the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade,
No, everybody.
what's
was,
up, faggot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it was
You
like
know?
homeboy. It was like, "What's up, bro?" That's how he said, "Bro."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, faggot? You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're a fucking retard. And now,
Hey, I used to use
You know-
retard, and no one's ever taken that from me. I feel like I think I'm old enough. I can use that, and you
Yeah.
get upset, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't mean it like that. Like,
like I mean, you do something stupid, dog. This dude retarded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can get away with that. But then
Yeah,
now
you can't do it
it's-
now.
yeah, I tell people like I'm half a retard. Like, I always tell people I'm half a retard.
and you can
Like,
say that. And that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Our generation can get away with that.
well, I mean,
No. I'm saying
We-
our generation can get away
in
with
Midland, Texas,
amongst-
go say retard in Austin
No, I'm
or,
saying
or
amongst
Dallas.
each other.
Yeah,
I'm
oh
saying
yeah,
amongst
yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah,
We can
yeah.
get away with it. I can call you a retard faggot.
Yeah.
Then poop whatever, and you be like, oh, whatever, and laugh
I get
about
it. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people can't though. Some people
Exactly.
get. Now, what I don't get is people our age that I used to joke with and clown with about shit that you cannot fuck around with at all anymore about faggot, retard, skin colors, anything like that.
yeah.
We used to, man, come on. Back in the day, we used to fuck with each other constantly.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, a few of them are now upset about the things they used to joke about. I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Are you just trying to be upset? Because some people just like to be upset. Some people just like to be down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like depressed.
And they try to bring everybody around
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they're
the
like,
same
fuck
way.
you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my life sucks because I
Yeah.
make it suck because I choose for it to suck. So
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah. That's what they do. 'Cause
That's where a lot of there's a lot of that faggot and retard. Like, oh my God, what'd you say? It's like, really, bro?
Yeah.
You're upset about that?
you're upset
about that?
You know what I'm saying? Now I understand.
47 years old and you're upset about that?
Like, I mean, come on now. Like, we lived in a generation where we was really riding bikes without helmets.
Yeah.
And rollerblading without knee pads and shin guards
We
and all that.
we grew up when you could say black jokes and white jokes, not using the N word necessarily,
Yeah.
but jokes,
Yeah.
connotations towards each other, and we'd all crack up and laugh because
Yeah.
they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because we knew what the world was at that time
And
and,
yeah.
what it's about.
Right.
Instead of just, I got to shield this kid from that racial stuff. That
Comes
white
back to
stuff,
this
that-
fucking
You know
thing.
what I mean?
Because now you can go, wait a minute. I can't believe they said that. And you're like,
Yeah.
well, let's say you said something like a joke back in the day, especially if you're my color.
Yeah.
And you said something dumbass shit. I've said some
Yeah.
dumbass shit. I'll admit to saying some retarded ass racist jokes, like a retard, being 12 years old, what the fuck I'm saying. And that could hold me to that if it was somehow recorded or something at 34, like still thinking that I'm the same dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's a racist. No.
But that's what I'm saying.
Not
It's
at
like,
all.
and it's kind of like I'll say, let's go back to like football in a football sense. We are a little brotherhood and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, did you see the
Get up in there.
Tom
Mark.
Brady thing?
You got to get up in
talking-
there.
You see the Tom Brady thing with
No, I didn't get to see
Man,
what happened.
didn't
I
see
saw
it. I saw the.
I saw a headline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the headline.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
To Ed Reed.
Yeah, he did read. He said, "Oh, they brought you here. Damn, they know you my kryptonite nigga." Like Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
He
is
was the
saying
locker
this.
room talk though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he's
So
earned that with Ed for sure, or he would never say
what black
that.
person right now is not trying to give Tom Brady that any type of credibility. As long as you playing football, fantasy football, goddamn it, you gonna let Tom Brady slip that N word in there.
Yeah, but
sometime.
you being a black dude, you got it for a guy to come and just say it to you. It's like, oh yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
but you couldn't say that.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah, exactly.
I played football with you before.
Exactly. Like I said,
Yeah.
you could get away with me. Somebody could be we could be in the middle of the club. Fred, what's up, my nigga?
Yeah,
Oh shit, what's up, Kyle?
yeah.
People gonna look at me. Oh, you just gonna let him?
Which by the way,
Get out,
I don't
man, you know,
I don't
get
use
out.
that word just
No, I'm
for the
just
sheer
saying.
safety fact. I don't want to make it a habit. There's no
Yeah.
reason to make it a habit, and like, especially in a club. Who would ever? I hear that, and I'm like, as a white guy, I'm like, oh, who said that? Oh, the white guy said that.
Yeah, and see that's what I'm saying because matter of fact, that same incident, I was at Tech, and this guy, he was my suite mate, he was my next door neighbor. We go to a party. Shit, you not. He said, "What's up, you black motherfucker?" and I was, I'm looking like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell?
You're looking for a white face that's recognizable.
And I swear to God, everybody spread open like the damn Red Sea.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and it was just him, and he just looking at me, and I said, "Oh shit, what's happening?" You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god," they like, "Yeah, exactly."
A calm
So,
came
yeah,
over the
you know what I'm saying. But so like I said, it's certain people that you deal with, you can get away with. Like I said, if I done sweat, bled with you, cried with you, done work and war with
Know
you.
who you are. Spend
Hey,
time.
you got that. I feel
Credit.
like you have that title.
It's
with
called
you.
credit. That's what
Exactly,
I call it.
that credit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
earned it. You earned it.
exactly.
I know what you're
But like I
about.
said, if you just some bum out the street and hey, what's up, nigga? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
you know
well,
what I mean?
anywhere to use that
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
If I hear a black guy call a black guy, I'm like, are you serious?
You know what I mean?
But I think that goes with anything.
Yeah.
Like if I had you guys over to the house, hey man, kick your feet up. You know,
Right.
Go in the fridge. You know
Right.
where the drinks and cups and plates and forks and all that stuff is at. Just some random dude. If you brought maybe one of your friends. Well,
Yeah, you'd be like,
if
watch
you brought
it.
one of your friends, he's cool with you, so he's cool with me.
Right.
But if some dude just randomly showed up, I'm like, hey man,
Yeah.
I don't know you like
Yeah,
that.
like
Yeah.
offset part. Like, I kind of knew this guy. We were friends, but I don't know you, and I really don't know him. We're just kind of having a barbecue. You're supposed to try my food. I'm really just. These 4 are allowed in the fridge, but you got to ask.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
who your people? Who
When-
you with?
Yeah.
Who you come with?
Hey, when I was at
What did you bring?
when I was at Joseph Terry's wedding, it was everybody had to pay cash, and it was a great bar. He ran up to the bartender. He said, "These guys right here don't pay for shit." There's about 3 or 4 of us, maybe a little more than that. I don't remember. I was already hammered, but he was like, "These guys don't pay for shit." That kind of thing.
Right.
The rest of them, kick the money. This stuff wasn't free. Hey, courtesy of Curtis Riley. That's that Curtis. If you're watching, that's that Crown Black. They're enjoying on.
Yeah, we own it, man. We own it for real.
I gotta make that dude some ribs. He keeps hitting me up for ribs. Yeah. And watching the last podcast, apparently he holds grudges. So
Yeah, and man, I was trying to tell him you cannot at this age. You can't hold any grudges.
I mean, we at an age, like you said, we not supposed to hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I got health issues. I got blood pressure problems. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I need to do is argue with a motherfucker that don't understand shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they said, when you argue with a fool, you become your fool of self. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about some shit that doesn't even make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me your theory. Have a theory behind your argument.
Have
know
a
what I'm saying?
solutions. What I
Yeah,
want.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm willing to argue with you. I'm a person to let you talk and be like, okay, I see where you're coming from, but listen to my point of view. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I'm not gonna say you wrong, but this is why I feel that you're wrong in my eyes. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, whatever, motherfucker, nah. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? That's wrong, and you're wrong for it.
Right.
And what?
Right.
Discussion. Okay.
For like 2 seconds, I'll be like,
Yeah.
and I'll go,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to realize it.
whatever, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're at that age where, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got health issues. We're having legitimate health issues out here. So, I'm going to argue with you, get my blood pressure up, stroke the fuck out, and then
Yeah,
I'm out of there.
only health issue I got right now, Fred's, is Chrome coming in.
Hey, and I'm here with it.
That's
I'm here
it.
with you.
You look good though.
I mean,
I am gonna hit a few little spots on that dude.
hey, we might do. Yeah.
How, like we were saying, like I got an action figure of the dude that I'm sitting with. I call them action figures.
Extra figure.
Bobblehead.
Did you really paint your face like that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
the
yeah.
game, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I only started doing it because of Kyle.
It's war paint. My son does it too.
I never
man.
done it.
I remember
at
high
Tech.
school, you never. Yeah.
In high school, I didn't do it, and at Tech, I didn't do it. And then when I got with the drillers, and this dude, like, man, you got to put your food. We're going to war tonight.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
That's the end of the
You know what I'm
transformation.
saying?
It's a
And
whole
then-
thing.
Yeah.
And then I said, you know what? And everybody know I like wrestling.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's the Ultimate Warrior.
Right,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And then like the military game, I have the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
camo.
camoed.
Camo.
You know what I'm saying? And then the championship game, I had a blue outline for that whole like.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really legit. Yeah, so I'll be out there, man.
Yeah, I transform on Saturday morning. I wake up and it'd be like a whole process. I'd go watch the program and I do this. I'd be an asshole all day, and I get to the game and I put my clothes on a certain way,
Right.
put my shit on a certain way, and then right at the end I put my design on, and I might put on like 7 different kinds and wipe them back off, and then but usually I get it about third try. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to fucking be an asshole for 60 minutes. I think that's
Yeah.
great. Dude, that football,
So we be out there, man.
Man, like I said earlier, man, there would be no way in hell
you
guys.
would have had a good dude. It was so fun.
Nah,
like
it's just pure
but-
love of the game. That's all
yeah,
it boils
and
down
you could
to.
just crack people's faces
Yeah.
wide open, dude. It could take
Yeah.
souls as a grown man. It's great.
And
So-
I mean, the shit was just easy to me because the fact that here I am, played at Lee, played at Tech, then I'm supposed to play against these dudes that probably ain't been nowhere higher than high school. I'm supposed to kill everybody
I was
out
gonna
here.
say, so it was a cakewalk for you
I'm
every
supposed to
time.
kill everybody out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that shit was fun to me. But it got to a point where it was too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Didn't make it fun anymore.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when it started kind of falling
know,
off there at the
And
end.
then my thing was, okay, we beating people 64-7. I'm not playing the whole second half. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I go home, go to sleep, wake up, hurting.
Yeah, wasn't worth it anymore.
Yeah, it's time to let
Wasn't
this
worth
go.
Boys, I think
It's
we're
time
having
to
an
let this
issue.
go.
I just had my read hit me up.
That boy already said, "What's up?"
Oh no, done something wrong here.
What's happening, folk? We out here. Shout out to everybody on my live, hollering at them. Zilla Nation in here, we doing it.
See, I broke something.
Oh snap!
I didn't go live on my feed.
Cody, you're dumbass. You got reported. Somebody on my live when Fred was talking about faggots.
Who did?
He put in the comments. He said he got reported.
He gonna report us.
It's definitely not his first time being reported.
For the love of money, gotta get that money, man.
What happened here?
What you do?
Let me hit up this man. I got somebody's always watching out for me.
Yeah, but but yeah, man, that's what that is, man. It's just semi-pro is a fun thing, man. It's just like you got to really find out how much love you got for this game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you out there, you ain't doing it for the money, but
It was fun, dude.
it's fun. You, know
You
what
could
I'm saying?
dance. I scored a touchdown.
I saw your chicken dance, man.
Yeah.
I fucking scored a touchdown.
I saw your chicken dance.
And I can't catch at all. In all my years of playing football, I had
Yeah.
2 interceptions, and it's during the drillers. Like that was fun football.
See, this dude already brought up I did it for the Vine. So what happened was we were playing against El Paso with the drillers, and they had a guard. Mind you, we in the 3-4, so I don't mess with the guard at all. I'm the nose, I'm on the center. So next thing you know, Michael Crowley, he probably watching too, but he sat there, it was all like, he told them he was the best guard in the league. He can block anybody. Oh yeah? Okay. So I shaded over there to him. Matter of fact, some players came over there, and some old players from El Paso came over there. They knew me. They was all like, "Hey, he said he the best. He could block you and all that." I said, "All right." And mind you, we killing their ass. So I was like, "I'm out the game." They was all like, "We'll give you some money to get in there." Okay, bet. I need my money right now. So next thing you know, we went out there. We was on defense. I lined up right above him, pancaked his ass, smashed it, boom. Then come to find out, I think he said he hurt his hamstring or something. I heard something on him. And I was like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Fuck this dude, you know what I'm saying? Talking all that shit and everything like that. So after the game, you know, that's when Do It For The Vine was a big thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they was, do it for the Vine. I was like, I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine, I ain't gonna. Next thing you know, do it for the Vine. I started acting like I was running the motherfucker over and shit, bro. I had El Paso was lit, man. That's the one thing I give respect in semi-pro. El Paso keep a good ass team.
Yeah, they do
regardless.
every year. Except
Every year.
the very last year, we were expecting more, but they didn't show up.
Yeah.
They would bust they play like
Yeah.
we did. They're
Because
assholes.
when you go there, and the funny thing is, it's like you playing two teams. You go there, they got everybody. Everybody's there. But when they come here, it's like a handful of them. And you know, we got all our people.
Right.
So we'll beat them. But then when you go there, you about to have a game.
Yeah.
It's like every time. So that's how that shit worked out. Like, I give El Paso they props, man, because they be getting people off the base. You know what I'm saying? And be playing and shit, and they be ready out there working. It's always been a good time playing out there, man. But like I said, as long as I've been coaching for the Pride, El Paso, we always had a situation with El Paso where it's going to be the conference championship or you know what I'm saying, or it's going to be who going to the, you know what I'm saying, going to the championship.
Right.
So it's always been that situation with them, and you know, we always try to get that home field advantage because I know if they come to us, we go, you know, we can win. But if we go to them, we're gonna have a game, man. And we just snuck. I remember not this past season, but the season before, we snuck a game out. We won by a field goal, but we snuck a game out and went to in the conference championship, won the one, man. It's always fun.
And your boys
Are
playing
you-
too, yeah?
Who?
Your son?
Yeah, but he's in 8th grade.